Greetings once again, fellow girls, guys, and gaming fans. This is Small Archangel. Welcome to another episode of 7 Days to Die Alpha 16. And it's day 11, and I'm kind of losing hope of us finding anywhere much. This day before the day 14 horde kicks in, really. I think probably the best way to get out of here is actually going to be to sort of try getting out here, isn't it? Yes, I have now got a space in my inventory. I'm not sure if I can I just jump out of here? Not quite, so we're going to need to dig our way out of here. I've now got a space in my inventory because I decided while I was down that hole last night, I may as well set up a campfire and cook some bacon and eggs. So instead of meat in my inventory, I now have dirt, which we don't need, so we can get a shot at that. But it does mean we've now got a space, which is lovely. So there we go. So yeah, I cooked up some bacon and eggs, drank some water, kept the bottles which were now in my inventory, and then kind of filled them up from the water that was at the bottom of the cave there. Oh lordy, a horde. Do you know what? I'm not sure if I can really be bothered fighting a horde. No, I really can't. It's too risky. We are nomadic. We've got all our gear with us, and I didn't set up. I will fight these guys though. Oops. No, that was a bit rubbish. Oh, I'm too cold now. Damn. We will fight these guys just because, you know, good practice and all that. Oh, hello. That lagged out. That was not helpful. And that just went straight through it, which was not helpful. Stop cheating, Edgar. There we go. And today we will continue following the road, whichever way it may go. I seem to have lost the road at this point, but I know it's around here somewhere. So, bye-bye, sunshine. There we go. We'll scrap those. There we go. And we'll put our coat on. It'll take about 5 minutes, and then we'll be too hot, and we'll have to take it back off again, but hey. Right, where are we? Map. Yes, we are heading towards the road. We will go back onto the road, and we will head in this general direction, and we will continue the search. Now, somebody else might well play this game differently. Heck, we all play this game a little bit differently. Otherwise, what would be the point of watching somebody else play it? I actually love watching other people play, because they do things differently, they think differently, they have different tactics and different ideas, some of which I would adopt, and some I would perhaps not. But hey, each to their own. But yeah, somebody else might well just think, do you know what, I'll set up wherever. Whenever. I don't care. Right, we've actually got... Look at that. I'm suspicious. Oh, because we put a coat on. I knew I had one space, but, you know, given we've got a sort of the capacity, I will carry some spare water jars now. And then we can actually... no, but I could scrap that. There we go. We can replenish our water supply on the go. So, so yeah, that is just... Oh, we got her. Wowza. Yeah, that way we can replenish our water supply, and we can keep going for longer. So as I say, yeah, my plan here really, maybe you'll understand when you see the base that, you know, it's kind of important that we have things kind of just so, or near enough anyway. And if you're going to build a really big base, you've got to be sure the location is going to suit you for the long term, because then you're kind of pinning yourself to the spot, more or less. Yeah, when we get a mini bike, we can and will travel. But there's only so far we can... Now, where are my feathers? 227. We're good. We're good. And we're probably a bit low on stones because I made a campfire and I've been making arrows and stuff. So we'll take a few of those as well. Here we go. So I'll keep an eye on the old map here. So I sort of know roughly which direction we're heading in. But mostly we're going to just be motoring today, I think. We'll see if we find anywhere, but I'm not holding my breath on that one. We could well be still travelling when we hit the day 14 horde. Or night 14 horde, more likely. But I don't mind that. I don't mind that so much. We'll survive it, I'm sure. The first 3 hordes certainly are not anything too much to worry about. Oh, a utility worker. Hello, sunshine. I don't suppose you'll have a mining helmet, will you? It's always worth trying them. He's got one on his head, but, you know, quite often they're glued and you just can't take them. Ta-da, lovely. Oh, a pistol book. Hello. I know that that's going to perhaps help us that much because we probably won't adopt pistols and guns because, yeah, it would feel like a bit of a waste of perk points, really. Okay, so much for him. Onwards! Oh, looks like we've got a farmer zombie here. I don't suppose he'll have anything for us. We've only got one spare space in our inventory anyway. It's kind of deceptive. We look like we have two at the moment. Or it looks like we've got one more than we have because I'm wearing my coat. But I'm going to have to take that off at some point because my temperature is climbing. So... die! Okay, right, I'm going to try not to get distracted by any more farmers or any other kind of zombies at this point. This is a nice biome. I like this. This is promising. This is promising. Because much as I like the experience of hitting him in the head... Oh, we're twitching off to the right. Much as I like the experience gets me, I just want to make some headway here. We want to find a town. Now, that is a tree stump over there. Now, that is definitely worth looking into, literally, because... I would love to have some night vision goggles. We could get rid of lights and things like that if we could find them. We're unlikely to find them at this point, I would have thought. Certainly not of any decent quality, but we're unlikely to find them because we haven't got sufficient... Ooh, good view from here. We haven't got sufficient in skill in scavenging and what have you. Okay, so we've got some mad paths heading off in that direction there. Let's see. Oh, zigzaggy, zigzaggy. Okay. And we'll kill this guy because him will... Also him. And a cliff to our left. Look at that. Fabulous. No, we don't want any bullet casings. That's fine. Okay, so we've got a big old lake over there. There we go. So much for you. I have put my difficulty settings on. Up a bit, we are now on Warrior, which is what I'm more at home with, to be honest with you. Mostly I default to Warrior, but I tend not to do that at the beginning of a new alpha when you're not quite sure how hardcore your experience is going to be. But now we've survived the first 7 days, I've got it on Warrior, and I am still one-shotting them in the face, which is kind of nice, I suppose. Look at this, we've got a good view there, but I cannot really see... Ooh. Well, there's a house right below us which has got a green roof, which quite often means... Sorry, I thought I heard something. Quite often means a forge, so that is worth bearing in mind. How are we doing? We're only 8:36 in the morning, so it's way too early to be thinking about that right now, to be honest. Whoops! Still like to bear these things in mind. There we go. What we really want at this point, actually, is... a workbench. Woo! So if we come across another trader or something, a workbench would be fabulous because then we can do a bit of combining, crafty combining, and get ourselves a better quality axe and a better quality bow. Oh look, there's a boar. I'm going to grab some more stone because we are getting through the stone, and I won't pick up any more meat because that'll take up space that we really need for other things. Well, I didn't one-shot him. He took rather more killing. And I've got a Nurse Nancy there, and I think I'll take a pot shot at her because there's just an outside possibility. She's a bit closer than I expected that. Oops, missed. There's an outside possibility that Nancy will have some bandages on her, and that would be really good because we've only got one. Oh, rubbish. How rubbish are you? Okay, so we'll carry on around down here. Looks like there's a pathway there, leading to what? I know not. I don't suppose our map will tell us, or will it? What have we got? There's something there. Oh, that looked like a cave actually just there. But again, a bit too early to be stopping at this point. Wow, that's all. Okay. Little campsite. Little campsite. We're not bothered by little campsites. They're all over the map. Okay, so looks like our road goes along, yeah, between a couple of bits of... No, I'm not going to pay any attention to you. I'm just going to keep on trucking. We've got a long road ahead of us. Literally, at this point. And we're no sign of a town. Oh, lovely, look. More iron arrowheads. At this rate, I won't actually need to make any more stone ones. No, I probably will, won't I? Let's face it. Let's not get complacent about that. Oh, we don't have the necessary resources. What? Yes, I do. Don't lie. Okay, I must have hit something random there. I'm not quite sure what that's about. We're still in a nice biome here. I'm liking it. Oh, yes, we'll have that. And we'll scrap that. Lovely. Okay, we could do some more duct tape. Just in case I need another splint. I'm not planning on breaking my leg, but you never do plan on breaking your leg, do you? Never plan on it. It just sort of happens. Looks like we've got a putrid girl. Oh, that was rubbish. There we go, that's more like it. Okay, sham sandwich, no thank you very much. So we've got some snow up ahead. And more road. The road's curving round westwards. And over some water. At least it's not going disappearing down into the water, so that's good. And it's still heading into green, so I'm gonna be sort of cautiously optimistic here. And I'll just hit the odd pile of these and pick up the odd stone. There we go, so that we can keep ourselves in rocks. But a bit featureless, really, isn't it? I've got all my settings on max, but even so, as you can see, the trees don't pop in all that quickly. Oh, now we're going to need to take our coat off because we're overheating again now. Not surprisingly. Let's just put those there because then we can fill them up with murky water, which means that we can keep our water cycling around. Looks like we might possibly have a cave over there, actually. But we're not looking for somewhere to stay just yet. Lovely. More duct tape. I always knew it was worthwhile checking in rubbish bags. It certainly is, especially when you want more duct tape. So, anything like that. Most of the time, they don't have anything worthwhile in them whatsoever, but for that one time when you get just what you need, they are fantastic. Oh, now we've got a fork in the road here. Now we've got a... Yeah, I think we need to go this way, based on absolutely nothing whatsoever. Arbitrary decision, but I think we'll go this way. Looks like either way... Oh, nice. Archery skill level 25. I think either way, we're heading into green, so that's all good for me. Oh, a mother. Sometimes they have water. But not so... Oh, but she does have a can of miso. We'll eat that. Definitely. And then that preserves our bacon and eggs. There we go. Lovely. And let's just check this rubbish. No, nothing good there. Okay, oh, there's a bear up there. I'm going to give him a wide berth because they are pretty hardcore and they can't half move if they want to as well. Oh, now there's another building over there as well. Keeping an eye on the time, keeping an eye on where buildings are that we can sneak into to hide out for the night. And I don't know if that's one that's going to have a forge in it. Looks like it might be one of the trashed variants. But even so, at this point, not really a forge we need. At this point, really what we need is, yeah, it's a workbench. A workbench will be useful at this point. Oh, there's a trolley there. There's a shopping trolley. I'd quite like to have a little looky in there because they kind of have water jars. Oh, yes, they do. That is super. And he's going to come and break my legs if I'm not careful. So let's just get out of there quick. Some more water jars. That's good. So next time we find ourselves near to some water, we've got 10 water jars. We can fill up with murky water, and we probably don't actually want 10, to be honest. We probably just want a few because we can't carry that much. Let's be sensible, actually. We've got, if we take 3, then we've got 1 stack of water and we can keep on recycling it around. Now that, to me, looks like a trader station up on the top of that hill there, which is pretty amazing, actually, because if we've got a trader station, we can nip in there and use the workbench, because they usually have a workbench. Do they always have a workbench? I'm not sure if they always have a workbench, but they certainly often do. So that would be really quite useful. Whether we've got anything else around here of any use, I don't know. We've got a path here. Campsite. Yeah, they're always campsites, aren't they? They're always campsites. But if that's a trader station, though, we should probably make a beeline for that. And then, yeah, if there's any... We're not really in a position to do any trading. Not got much in the way of money. No, we don't need that. All that. And we haven't got any space, really, either. Oh, look, a biker. Just make note to self. Have turned settings up to warrior. And these dudes quite hardy. Let's just see if we can... Oh, no, that was rubbish, wasn't it? If we can stealth shot the guy in the face. No, we can't, because you can't shoot a biker in the face because his beard gets in the way. Yay! There we go. That was in his head. So was that. Can we get him down in 3? Yes, we can. Nice tats, pal. Oh, beer. Don't mind if I do. I think that's probably about as much as we can... I'm going to scrap that because it's not as good as the one I've got. And then I'm going to just drink that just because... There we go. Lovely. Oh, there's a building over there as well. Which is good to know, because once we've been to the trader... Are we heading towards our base? Oh, my wordy. Are we heading back towards base? Yes, we are. That is kind of annoying, actually. No, I don't wish to shoot that right now. But perhaps the road will kind of go that way, and we won't actually end up back in the town that we started in, because that would be really irritating, actually. I'm going to ignore that zombie. But there's a building there that we can perhaps go hide out in. Looks vaguely like it's hovering, but I'm hoping that's not a thing in Alpha 16. Hovering buildings, been there and done that. Oh, that was a rubbish shot, wasn't it? I need some more arrows at this rate. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it looks like our... Yeah, it looks like we're heading absolutely straight back towards where we started, actually. But let's hope that isn't the case. Oh, yes, trader. We definitely want to find this trader. There's some more buildings on a hilltop up there. I don't know if that's going to be a POI, a town, or if it's just going to be, I don't know, some sort of random buildings. But normally if you find 2 buildings at once, I'm not sure if we even get the rural hubs like we used to in Alpha 15. Yeah, looks like the pathway here is another one of those balked ones that doesn't really work. So we'll head up here and hope we can get up. Come on, move. There we go. Now we'll check this out. Jumping, still the best way of getting up. You see there's a fair few buildings there. I think that might be a town. Nice. Maybe we're having a good day at last. Where's the door? Not there. It's over here. No, not there. Okay, I'm not sure which side the door is on because I'm not sure. Self-storage, okay. Because I'm not sure which side the path is on, actually. This side, evidently. Okay, here we go. It's this one. Alrighty. Workbench. Do we have one? Is there one? I think there is. I'm just not absolutely certain where it is. There it is. There it is. Nice. Okay, so I can use this to store some stuff so that we can craft some stuff. Or I'd probably be a bit daft, actually. I probably don't actually need to store anything, do I? Let's just make 3 axes there. We'll make 3 axes. 300. Nice. We may as well. Oh, we can't combine it any further than that, can we, in fact? So, let's just scrap this one then. And we'll take this. And we'll do the same with bows. So, let's have bows. We'll have 3 of them in there. And I'll make 2 in here. No. Do I need 3? Do I need 2? Let's make 2 in there. There's no point in getting them any further than... No point at all in getting them any further than 300 at this point, so... There we go, and that's going to be just right. Oh no, it's not quite. We need 1 more then. 1 more will do the job. There we go, 300. Nice! And then let's load up. Lovely, there we go. Right, that's all we want from here. Now we need to move, because obviously staying here is not an option. Obviously, if we get booted out... Oops. Now, where's the road from here? Is it over that way? No, it's the opposite direction. It's in this direction. So, let's head off. We know we've got that building down there, which I think is some sort of house. If I go down there, am I going to break my legs? quite possibly. Quite possibly. Okay, the road's in this direction. Maybe we should just go this way. Maybe we'll be able to... Yeah, we should be alright here. Should be alright here. Oh my word. Having said that, perhaps not. Let's just... I do not want another broken leg. I really do not. So we'll play this a little bit safe, I think. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, now let's just have a little look over this way. You see, there's that town over there. And I'm kind of interested to know what kind of town that is. And whether it's going to be any good. There's a snake there. He's a dead snake. He's a dead snake. Oh, goody. May as well have his hide and his meat. Lovely. Oh, there's a backpack here as well. I don't suppose that's got anything good in it. It's got a spike club, but the spike club is pretty trash, to be honest, and I don't know the recipe, so I'm not going to be able to repair it. Okay, so let's see. Got any pathways around here? Yep, that's the one to the trader. And actually, that town, yeah, that town is, in point of fact, the one that we started out in. So we have come round in a great big old loop, which is not terrific, I have to say. Not exactly terrific, but let's just see if there is a road that bends off in a northerly direction from here. At least we found the trader. But otherwise, we're just heading straight back to our old base, which is somewhat of a fail. Does that road there lead... It probably does, doesn't it? It probably leads right back into town. But at this point, we don't really have a lot of choice. Maybe we'll make it back to base in time for dark. At which point, we'll just have to start all over again, won't we? We'll just have to basically set out and try again. In a different direction, having not found anything in this direction. So that is kind of frustrating. Okay, we're now being pursued. Okay. Alrighty, so yes, this road definitely goes, definitely goes into there, doesn't it? So, oh, that is frustrating. And I don't think... Is there a fork in the road so it goes off towards somewhere else as well? Because that is going definitely round that corner. Actually, yeah, no, I think it does. It goes off to the north of our town, doesn't it? So, okay. But for the moment, it seems like the most sensible thing to do is perhaps going to be to... rather than head that way, which only goes round there anyway. And that's another trader, that's the trader we found before. Maybe, yeah, maybe the sensible thing is to go back to our base. Maybe we should head in that direction instead. But for the moment, yeah, I think heading back to base for this, on this occasion is going to be the best thing to do. And then we can sort of take it from here, can't we? Oh my, I'll break my legs here if I'm not careful. I like being able to go fast downhill, but it does come with a risk. It definitely comes with a risk, and we're going to have to swim to get across here. But if we go, yeah, I don't know. I am disappointed by that. I was hoping that the road would go somewhere else, but there is a road that does go sort of out to the north in that direction there, so maybe we'll check that out next time, I'm not sure. So having gone round in a great big circle, on a great big wild goose chase. Yes, that is what I wanted to do. There we go. Do not repeat it, or I will give myself dysentery. Okay, and our base is up there, isn't it? So actually, if we could sneak up there, that might be faster. Let's try doing that. Let's try doing that, because if we follow the road, it might take a while. And we are limited as to time. And I don't wish to die on my own doorstep, just because, you know, I've failed triply. We will find somewhere to set up home. Oh, hello, Steve. No, I'm just going to ignore you, pal. Sorry, but, you know. Just keep hopping on up this hill. There we go. We will find somewhere to settle, and we will find somewhere good to settle. But if you want to find somewhere that has, you want to find somewhere that has skyscrapers and large buildings, lots of prefabs, and it's a decent size. In my experience in Alpha 16, you do have to look quite far, really. They can be, you know, they can become quite elusive. Most towns seem to be the more kind of the smaller ones, they're sort of more agricultural based. We are pushing it here as usual. My base really isn't that far away, but can we get there? Come on. There we go. We're nearly there now. Nearly there now. But completely run out of stamina just to be annoying. Come on, woman. Move yourself. There we go. We're back. Back where we started from, which really wasn't the idea. Woo! But there you go. There we are. Completely out of stamina now. But at least we've got somewhere very secure to spend the night. There we are. I didn't think I'd be back here, but hey ho, there you are. So that was a massive, great loop. And we've just gone round in a great big circle, which is kind of pants. But maybe we should head off that away. That was just a bum decision I made going in that direction. I should have thought not a good plan because we'll be heading back towards where our base was. Should have thought that this road might just intersect with that one. Didn't look at the map at the time. Should have done. Or should look more carefully. And yeah, perhaps should go in that direction. So let's just flag that for the time being and think maybe we'll go in that direction. For now though, I'm gonna hide myself away in this base where we've still got our spawn point set up. There we go. We've also got a campfire here. I can put some fuel in there. I can put our cooking pot in there. And I can make some more bacon and eggs. There we go. Do it. And we can make some boil some water as well. Although we're probably not going to need all 4 of those. But I'll make sure I've got a full stack and then we're good. Okay, guys, so there you go. That was not entirely successful, so I hope that you guys will join me for the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one nonetheless. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and let me know. Also, feel free to give me a game... Feel free to give me hints, tips, comments and suggestions, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode next time we play Alpha 16 of 7 Days to Die. And hopefully we'll have a bit more luck with our pathfinding. So, in the meantime, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye-bye for now.